Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Abby. I'm with Fitness is Medicine. Today we're going to do another great strength training workout you can do in your home or in your gym. Come into these workouts warmed up and ready to move. 5 to 10 minutes of a cardio workout just to get your heart rate up a little bit, get your heart and muscles and joints warmed up and ready for movement, and your mindset ready for movement. Okay, today we're going to need a bench. If you don't have a bench, you can use a couple chairs put together. You can use a coffee table, maybe put a towel on there for your knee. Even the edge of your bed would probably work. The edge of your sofa if it's firm, but not if it's soft and squishy. Okay, and then medium to heavy weight dumbbells, probably medium weight. And then a loop band if you have one. Otherwise you can just use a regular TheraBand. A step. So this one, I do need you to find some sort of a step that you can go up and over. So I'm going to show you that. We're going to do some lateral movement on that step. So if you don't have something like that, maybe step stool, a sturdy step stool, or I'll show you how to do it if you don't have a step like that. And a fit ball. And that's it for today. Okay, we're going to do a one-arm row on the bench to start. So what that looks like is you're going to put one knee and then the same side hand on that bench. I'm going to move up towards the end here. And now I want my back to remain level. I'm going to drop that weight just to the side, but I'm not letting it drop like this. I'm keeping my shoulders level. Drive that weight up. You're going to lift and then slowly lower it down. Control it against gravity. You're squeezing that side shoulder blade against your spine. Tummy tight here. You want to keep your abs nice and strong. 2 more. Drive that elbow towards the ceiling and rest. Okay, now we're just going to switch sides. So same side, knee and hand on the bench. Take that weight off the edge. Remember, shoulders stay level. Neck is in a happy neutral position here. Drive that elbow towards the ceiling. Control it on the way down. 4. This is good for posture. Good for your rotator cuff. 7. 8. Tummy nice and tight. Breathing. And rest. Good. Okay. I'm going to set that weight down, and then I'm going to move my bench out of the way. Okay. Next we're going to do this, use the step, so make sure your ball stays out of the way. Now, if you do have a step, I want you to put it somewhere where you can hang on. I'm going to turn around for the purposes of the video, but this is a lateral movement, so we're going to step up and all the way over. So you kind of want to step up so you have room for that other foot. Now, if you want, you can hang on to a weight in one hand. And I always say one hand so that other hand is available to hang on if you need it. I mean, I can always reach back here, but I'd rather have you facing that source of stability. Big steps, so you've got room for that other foot. So we're getting stepping and we're getting lateral movement here. These are really important for stabilization, for fall prevention. I'm going to switch hands. Make sure you're breathing. Sometimes side stepping over steps feels better on your knees if you do have knee pain with steps. So it's something to try. Also, if you have a step like this, you could try a lower step, maybe not as many risers if you're worried about knee pain or if it's just too much. And rest. Okay, good. Now, I'm going to pick up my other dumbbell. Remember to pick it up with good form. Let's do a tandem stance, one foot in front of the other, and we're going to do biceps curls. So shoulders down and back to start. I want you to curl up normally, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down. So it's a normal concentric, slow eccentric. Tummy tight. Breathing Switch my feet. Normal up, slow down. This really improves strength much more quickly by doing that slow eccentric, getting that control. Normal concentric, normal up, slow down. Let's do 2 more. Keep those shoulders down away from your ears. Keep that tummy tight. As they get heavy, it can be tempting to want to use your back. Maybe this type of movement where you're pulling back. You want to keep those abs strong and rest. Okay, good. Set my weights here on my bench. Now I've got my loop band here. If you don't have a loop band, you can always just use a regular TheraBand. And I'll show you how to do that as well. So what you would do is just put it around your feet like this, and then do the same motion. Or tie it into a knot and use it like a loop band. Okay, we're gonna do some monster steps. And what I'm gonna have you do is just kind of do it in one area. So I'm gonna step forward, 2, and back, 2. So you don't have to go very far. 1, 2, and back, 2. Now you're really, especially on that backwards, feeling it in those glutes. And rest. Okay, great. If you've never used a loop band like this, I recommend sitting down to put it on. Also, it can really be great at untying shoes. Okay, next we're gonna do a bridge with a hamstring curl with the ball here. So I'm gonna lie down on my back and put my feet on the ball. Now, what I'm gonna have you do is go up, curl your feet in, go back out, and down. Now, if that feels like way too much, just go up and hold. That's already a good challenge. And then come down. If you were up for the challenge, up, curl in, out, and down. All right, that's 3. Up, breathing. Now you're gonna be feeling this in your glutes and hamstrings. This is a hamstring curl. Let's do 4 more. Breathing, never hold your breath doing these exercises. So even if you can't quite figure out which way to breathe, as long as you're breathing, that's all that matters. Last one, in, out, and down. Okay, great. Now, for the last one, we're gonna stay on your back, and we're going to do an opposite knee hand press. So feet can stay on the ground. You're gonna lift one up, push with your hand and your knee, hold it for a couple seconds, release. Now I like to take a breath before I do this one, so in, and now breathing out as I hold that press. It's really easy to want to hold your breath as you're holding an isometric hold. But it's really important to breathe. Holding your breath can increase your blood pressure, and we don't want that. So now you're controlling how hard you're pressing. So this should feel good on your back. If it doesn't, then you can stop. And what I would do instead is just kind of march instead without the pressing. So that's should feel better on your back. So press if you are able to. Like I said, you're in control of how hard you're pressing. You don't have to press with all of your might. A little bit goes a long ways here. One more each side. And rest, good. Okay, that's it. So go through all of these 1 or 2 more times, add a little cardio to keep that heart rate up, and then follow with a good cool down and stretch. If you need any modifications or have any questions, please feel free to leave a message in the comments below or leave a message privately. Have a great workout, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.